Thank you. Good morning to yourselves, my good brothers who I haven't seen in a while. I believe that the conversation in the New Patriotic Party as a living organism is something that is welcome. For me, as a patriot, my concerns on the propositions would definitely be aired in conference, which is not too far away, a few weeks away, because I'll definitely be in conference. And I will first and foremost thank Almighty God that I'm alive to witness some of these things. Reasons are simple. It tells me that society is dynamic. And so as you plan, as you work, you should always be mindful that things can change. It gives credence to the statement that no condition is ever permanent. So for me, I look at all these things from that telescope. Members expressing themselves, putting themselves up for service, I think it is their constitutional right and duty. Anytime they determine that they are ready, I don't think the party frowns on its members who decide as such. So I congratulate Dr. Yaosei Aduchu for having the confidence and also the ability and the strength to put himself up for stewardship in leading our great family. I will say that for me, once again, it is early day, and typical of me, I would not rush to speak about this conversation now because I'll have my day in conference. Additionally,
that's in July.
Yes, next month.
Yeah.
Additionally, I believe that what is more important to me as a patriot is the unity of my political party. I believe that in unity, we can do anything and everything. And so all that I pray for, and I preach, and I speak in the corridors, and in the little corners, and in the alleys when I find myself with fellow patriots, it's about the unity of purpose. Because once you are united, you can fight everything and you can do everything. That is, for me, more important than electing any presidential candidate. No presidential candidate is over and above the New Patriotic Party. The most important thing is about we working together as a team. We don't need to be friends necessarily to belong to the political party, but we need to believe in the ideals, in the norms, the spirit that carries our forebears, that our forebears left for us as a legacy, what we have come to inherit, what we have also lived for, which is so beneficial to the Ghanaian people when they offer us the opportunity to lead them again. Those are the things that I pray for, that with unity we'll be able to promote. And so I would, for my initial conversation, not go to town, but remain focused in my preaching of peace, unity, and stability of our political tradition.
But you need a leader who believes in the same.
Without it, you can't make progress. That is why I've already started my advocacy. Reasons are simple. You need somebody who would be able to unite this family, because it's a very big family, and it's a very family that is always assertive. Its members are very assertive. And so if you want to lead this tradition, you as a parent, and I call you a parent because every leader must behave like a parent. You as a parent must yourself check yourself. I remember late leader, then the minority leader, subsequently becoming the majority leader, and former one-time presidential candidate, the late J.H. Mensah, the respected J.H. Mensah, once said, put that in our local parlance. So person would do anymore, I don't want to check your answer. Because if he was very apt when he made that statement. Sometimes you need to do your own self-introspection. Am I cut out for this job? Do I think that I'll be able to? You see, putting yourself up for stewardship is not just for the New Patriotic Party. You're putting yourself up for stewardship for the entirety of the Republic of Ghana. You're using the New Patriotic Party as a vehicle because you believe that what the New Patriotic Party preaches is what you also believe in as an ideology. And so you want to belong, and you want to use that vehicle to sell yourself out and what you endowed with to the Republic of Ghana, and by extension to the world at large. Because Once you get to lead the party and you are fortunate and you become the leader of the Republic of Ghana, you are to the world because you represent Ghana to the global community. And so you have to, that is the essence of me going back to what J.H. Mensah said some time back. And so it's very important that the unity of our party is not forgotten on any of us in all the things we're doing. So as we speak, as we express ourselves of the differences or in opinion, I would not do same. I would wait and do so in conference. But that is where my voice is really needed on the propositions that are before us.
Right.
If I really endorse it or I don't endorse it. For now, what council decided on the presidential primaries, the Constitution in Article 13, subsequent sections give council that right and opportunity to take those decisions.
But it's binding. Can this be overturned at conference?
When we go to conference and amendments are put up and people believe that what council did, they want an alternative, it is within members' rights to move motion for us to consider whether we will work with or not work with that. But as it sits now, council have decided. And mind you, the council of our political party is not just me, Kwame Acheampong, sitting here. It's made up of minds, very experienced. And it's not just experienced minds, but people who have technical know-how as to certain propositions. And before this matter, the General Secretary is led and permitted to come out and speak on the matter. We will thoroughly discuss it in council, give every necessary opinion that we believe needs to be said on at council. So for me, I believe in what has been done, and I just pray that my other reservations, I'll get the strength and the courage to air them out in conference.